What it dookie, y'all? Jericho Green. I am back, savaging your ear holes to get to your mind. And I'm going to do a quick little video. It's a commercial I saw while my son was napping today on the NFL Network app on my Roku. And this is my second video of the day, so you get two moist scoops of Jericho Green today. It was a commercial. There was a mom and her kids were out in the front yard selling lemonade. And apparently it was time for the game to come on. The mom comes rushing up there. She dumps all the lemonade in one big ass cup, hands it to the lady. All right, kids, let's go in the house. Game time, move it. Cut to them sitting on the couch in their Raider gear. Personally, that's a form of child abuse to me to make a kid be a Raider fan. That's just fucked up. But anyway, she's sitting on the couch and it's just her and the kids. Like, where's your dad? That was the first thing that caught my eye, was that who the fuck sits there and watches a football game with their mom? Like, are there diehards that bleed the colors of their team, females? Yeah. But the vast majority of women don't give a shit about football. And it was just so weird to see that narrative being pushed that single moms, yeah, it's normal, it's okay. That shit's not okay. That shit's weird. Like, I never watched a fucking football game with my mom. I don't think I've ever watched a Super Bowl with my mom, and that appeals to everybody. It's football. It's violent. It's loud. When I watch the games with my buddies, a lot of yelling, especially if, your team's doing dumb shit. There's yelling, there's cussing. And women tend to shy away from that. Women aren't about, violent, loud stuff, really. I mean, just like, man, when's the last time you went to your homeboy and said, hey, man, you check out that latest 50 Shades movie? No, men usually aren't into lovey-dovey shit like that. And women usually aren't into loud, violent shit like football. What's wrong with that? But what was wrong with this commercial was that they were pushing the narrative that single parenthood is okay. And it's not. Why do we glorify single parents? That is the number one determining factor of what you're going to be like in life. Here, I'll quote the great one, the savior, Obama. He's not dead, but I just like to do that, Sammy Sosa. You are 5 times more likely to grow up poor, 9 times more likely to drop out of school, 20 times more likely to go to prison, and more likely to run away and become a teen parent. End quote. That shit was flawless, wasn't it? But that's all true. If you raise your kids in a single parent home, man, they are fucked. And to do that on purpose, knowing that it's not going to work out with the father, that's a form of child abuse. You're a piece of shit for that. You are like the inside of a porta potty at a 3-day festival. You ever look in one of those and see like 8 different shades of shit stacked up on top of each other? That's what you are if you do that shit on purpose to your children. That's messed up. And I looked, I checked, I watched it again. No wedding ring, no picture of the dad, maybe in uniform or something. Maybe he was KIA or some shit like that. Nope. It's just me and my kids watching the game. Man, that shit was weird. But there is a correlation. Asians and white people are at the top of the earning ladder in America. They make the most money per household. They also have the lowest number of children born out of wedlock. Mexicans and black folks, we make the least amount of money per household, and we have the highest number of children born out of wedlock. You think there's a connection between the two? Yeah. If you have a successful family life, chances are you will have a successful life of your own when you get out into the world. And what's wrong with that? When did the National Football League become the Social Justice League? The NFL needs to stick to the F in NFL a little bit more. Stop kneeling and stop telling us what to do with our families. Stop telling us that single-parent homes are the way to go when it clearly isn't. The poorest, most violent places in the country have the highest number of single-parent homes. Why do we not see that? We see that, but the media doesn't tell us that. If you have a house built on sand and it slides into the fucking ocean, don't come talking to me about, oh, you used the wrong wood. That don't have shit to do with it. The foundation was flawed from the beginning. Therefore, everything you put on it will be also. Hello? NFL, stay out of social issues. Just make sure those dudes are running into each other every Sunday. I can't be done with the left. They won't let me. You know who I be. Jericho Green. I'm out.